Senior Moments, sponsored by the Empowering Seniors Group on News Talk KVNU, 102 FM and 610 AM.
Good morning. This is the Senior Moments Show. Today with just me, Sid Roeder. Bruce is doing some fun things in a foreign country. And today we've got a fun visitor too that I personally like very much. It's Jeannine Groll. From time to time, we've got to talk about the things of health and the importance of such. So just for those listeners that don't know, Jeannine is owner of Groll Family Fitness and Got Health here in Logan. Am I saying that all right? Correct. She is an amazing health coach and I always forget the correct term. You are a licensed?
Registered dietitian.
Dietitian. So well-rounded in all aspects of health. But before we get into the whole health concept, let me talk really quick about our sponsor, who is the Empowering Seniors Group, which is a group of professionals that has dedicated their time and effort to provide information to seniors, their family members, and really anybody who is interested in such things. And we do so via this radio show. If you would like to learn more about the Empowering Seniors Group, you can do so online at empoweringseniors.info, or you can email us at empoweringseniors.cv@gmail.com, and the CV stands for Cache Valley. And lastly, if you have any questions, if you'd like to suggest for us to have a visitor that you're interested in, give me a call personally at 435-512-6406. So, Jeannine, let's dive a little bit into this. Health is important at all ages.
All ages. Never too late. It's never too late, right?
Right. It is not, no.
Oh.
And I think one thing that I enjoy personally about you is that you pick up any of your clients where they're at.
Yep. Everybody's a different spot.
Yeah.
We can't compare.
Right. And you do different things. Do you still do silver sneakers?
Yeah, I just taught that today. They're just the funnest group. This is one of my favorite classes, the silver sneaker yoga.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh, we have a great time because it just brings, that movement, but that stretching and things that sometimes they don't know how to do on their own just yet, but teaching them moves that they can do from anywhere. I mean, you could do yoga moves in your recliner at home, at least even the breathing part. So that's one of my favorite classes. I do love that.
So do you want to talk about that really? Is that something that's open to the public to come to at places, or how does that work?
Yeah, they have silver sneaker classes all throughout the valley. The one that I teach is over at Pioneer Valley Lodge, and I know that one is not open to the public just right at this moment, but you can always come in and join the group there, and they're a lot of fun. But there's silver sneaker classes throughout the fitness centers in the valley, like at... I'm not sure exactly how many are certified in silver sneakers in the valley. I know the Sports Academy runs a good silver sneaker program too. And we run a silver sneaker program in Preston. And so anybody can come to ours or theirs that have the insurance for free, or they can just, get a discounted membership if they don't have that, which is, very inexpensive. I think it's like $20 a month, if you don't have the insurance to cover it. But there's more and more insurances that are covering that, not just like Humana. But you just want to check with your insurance company, and most of the time they're free. And I think that's a huge important part, not just for the exercise part, but also the social part. Just being in and connect with some people again. And I think we kind of got shut down for a little bit and used to being in our home, but that social environment is almost as important as that physical environment too.
And that actually brings me to, you do personal consultations also, where you go into people's homes. So if one of our seniors wanted to just maybe have you come a couple times, maybe show them some of the things you can do even in your chair.
Right. Yeah. If you're not able to get out and go to the centers, definitely we come right to your home, and we can show you the moves to do from there, and offer, some workout programs for you, so that I hate to call them workout programs. How we call them movement programs. How about that?
Sounds a lot better.
Because in workout, I'm like, oh, that's too intimidating. But some movement programs are just some, things like, because a lot of our classes are done from a chair, so that you can just do them from your chair at home.
Yeah, and the other possibility, and then when you do a step up, I know because I visit that once in a while, your gym up in Preston, you actually have 2 locations. And one of the beautiful things I see is that you do teach classes there, and there are some ladies of age that are coming in there doing their thing, and it's a beautiful sight to see. And I think I saw on Facebook one of them just barely had a birthday.
She turned 89, and we just had a party. I love this gal. She's like always has a little pink stripe. We call her Pink Ladies in her hair, a little pink stripe in her hair. She's just so full of spunk, and she loves to lift weights. She really she comes in and she'll do her weights. She'll walk on the treadmill a little bit, or she'll come over to our Main Street location and do a more gentle circuit if her back is bothering her more. So it kind of depends on how she's feeling that day. But I told her, I'm like, I want to be just like you, and I'm 89. She just goes. And I think the exercise too really helps with her mind. She's just sharp. She has a great sense of humor. And we asked her what her secret to success was. I don't know if you saw that on there, but it was like, just keep keeping on. Just keep moving.
Maybe we should make that our mantra.
Yeah, just keep keeping on.
That's awesome. Let's move a little bit to your location here in Logan then with Got Health before we run into our first break here, Jeannine. Do you want to talk about Got Health?
We have Got Health over here in Logan. So it's not in Providence, actually. It's just 517 West, 100 North in Providence, kind of right kitty corner from Macy's over by the movie theater and the Cache Valley Community Health Center. So we're on the 2nd floor. You can go up there, meet with our coaches, and we can help set up your fitness and nutrition programs that you can do at home. So we just do that personal consult there.
And when it comes to classes, what kind of classes are being taught in that location?
Well, we have some of our BFR classes now being taught there. So, and we're going to talk maybe a little bit about the BFR and what that is. And we did have some yoga. The yoga gals kind of moved out. So we just have been using our studio more for some blood flow restriction training.
Okay, well, we're coming up on our first break here. So before we step out, let's, Jeannine, have the phone number if somebody wants a personal consultation.
So if you want a personal consultation, just call me Jeannine Groll. And my phone number is 208-406-9586. And you can also go to our website, gothealth.us. So it's gothealth.us, and just fill out the contact form and we'll call you.
Thank you, Jeannine. Again, our show is sponsored by the Empowering Seniors Group. If you would like to learn more about the Empowering Seniors, you can do so online at empoweringseniors.info, or you can email us at empoweringseniorscv@gmail.com. And the CV stands for Cache Valley. And lastly, as I mentioned before, if you have any suggestions for this show, anyone you'd like to see us invite, give me a call personally at 435-512-6406. We're going to take a little break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Become involved with RSVP or the Retired and Senior Volunteer Program. If you are 55 and older, you can provide companionship to seniors in our community who may be feeling alone. As a volunteer, you can brighten the day of a senior citizen during COVID-19 with a phone call or written letter. Call 760-4472 to get started, or refer a loved one who would benefit from this companionship. Call 760-4472 to get connected. That's 760-4472. Share your time, share your heart with RSVP.
When it comes to successful aging, eating well matters. Staying physically active matters. Getting socially engaged matters. Living alone, aging alone, it's harder to consistently do that. Hi, this is Chris Groll with Pioneer Valley Lodge, where we make it easier to do those things every day. Our mission at Pioneer Valley Lodge in North Logan is to help seniors live better, age more gracefully, and stay independent for as long as possible. Pioneer Valley Lodge, an independent living community for seniors.
it seems like yesterday I was playing with my kids on the playground.
Seems like yesterday I was building a treehouse in the backyard.
Time goes by too fast, but there is something you can do to ensure you're taken care of down the road. I'm Tracy Ferris with Quality First Insurance. A long-term care insurance policy is something we all need as we get older. If you wait until you need it, you're too late. Let me help you understand the options and benefits of long-term care insurance. Call me today, 435-752-0101.
This is Mark Thurston with White Pine Funeral Services. The best time to plan is when you have time to plan. Having a prearranged funeral gives peace of mind for everyone involved. White Pine will customize your final wishes to fit your needs, from a traditional burial to cremation to a custom headstone. White Pine also accepts prearranged plans from other mortuaries, and we will absorb any transfer or revocation fees. No penalty to you. Visit whitepinefunerals.com or come and see us for more information.
White Pine Funeral Services, here when you need us most.
And we're back again. This is the Senior Moments Show. Today we're visiting with Jeannine Groll. She is the owner of Groll Family Fitness and Got Health here in Logan. And we're talking about fun things like maybe ramping up your exercise. Well, no, we're going to...
Call ramping
movement.
up. Well, just movement. Yeah.
Movement. We're
enhancing your movement. How about we call that?
Yes, we're enhancing movement. And we've talked before the break, just briefly, there is a thing that is becoming seemingly more and more popular that you have integrated into your regimen. It's short BFR. I'll let you elaborate on that.
Yeah, and it's BFR is actually for blood flow restriction, but I don't like that word. And in fact, I think we're changing it to BFM, blood flow modification. Because back in the old days, you know, in lifting and stuff, the bodybuilders, you'd see them grab these straps and just like tie it around their muscles and to try to enhance their muscle growth, right? And it's not a real safe method. And there's a lot of those straps and stuff still out there that's not real safe. But back in, it's been about 10 years ago, Dr. Jim Stray Gunderson, he's the Olympic doctor, and he thought the Japanese might be doping. He was on the Olympic committee, regulation committee. And so he went over to Japan to see what they were doing, to whether they were using drugs and stuff. And he found that they were using blood flow restriction training in their athletes, their Olympic athletes, using the Katsu bands that they've had for about 30 years over there. And a lot of studies, a lot of really good studies. In fact, I watched the cutest video of a gal that was like 107 years old using her bands and exercising. It was this little Japanese lady. It was amazing. And so they've been using it over there in a lot of their rehabs, but also with their Olympians. So he bought some bands, brought them over to the United States, and started using them with our Olympians, but they were also a single pillow. So they were a restriction band, and they had to be monitored by a doctor. So he had to monitor the blood flow with a Doppler to make sure that they were getting enough blood flow into their muscle. And so he realized there's got to be a better way. And he's just a brilliant doctor. He's so smart. So he patented individual pillows into these bands so that blood flow it was just modifying the flow instead of constricting the flow. And that way they could take these bands anywhere. They were totally safe. He ran like 12,000 different studies on different things, you know, with diabetics, all kinds of different people for safety, and found that they were completely safe. So he started training all his Olympians with them and also putting them in rehabs because they accelerate the healing of the body. And so there's a lot of science behind that just is amazing. But a couple years ago, Dr. Gunderson partnered with Dr. Mike DeBorg, a doctor from Texas, to bring it out more to the public. So it's not just in rehabs and with Olympians. Now we can use it for all ages, all the way from like 9 to obviously 107, because that lady was using they used to say from 9 to 99. But the benefits for adults, you know, and especially seniors, the health benefits of it, when you put these bands on, you only do light exercise, like maybe walking, or we have like these little resistance tubing that we might put with it. And you do light exercise, but it simulates by dropping the oxygen into the muscle. It'll simulate that you're doing a heavy, intense workout. Even though you're physically not doing that, your brain will think that you are. So we're kind of biohacking the brain and forcing it to release growth hormone, which as we get older, our body doesn't send out anymore. It just like drops like crazy after the age of 30. So after that age, we start having some health conditions. Metabolism slows down. Our skin starts to get dry and wrinkly. We have different health conditions with heart and stuff like that. So with the growth hormone, it goes in. We can force that 25 times the amount that you would normally get in exercise to be shot out to heal the body up. So I never get sore anymore. They say it rolls back about 10 to 15 years on your body. So I actually do feel a lot younger, which is awesome. I love that since I'm a grandma and I have to keep up I'm babysitting my grandbaby this weekend. So I'm like, I need all the energy I can get. And it just helps with so many health conditions like blood sugar, people with diabetes. Exercise is good for those people, but this is like exercise almost on steroids, but just it's your own natural growth hormone. It's not any synthetic. Increases bone health, so it decreases osteoporosis. So they're seeing they can almost get a reversal in their osteoporosis. It helps with brain health because it goes in and they call it the VEGF factor. So it's like fertilizer for the brain. And so they're seeing great benefits with people with Alzheimer's and Parkinson's and stuff, which I like that too, because that's genetic in our family on both sides. Chris is on my side. It has huge benefits with heart health and helping to strengthen the heart itself, but also the blood vessels and the circulatory system to it. The immune system is huge, especially right now, because it releases also nitric oxide, which kind of helps to kill off some of the viruses that come into the body, and also to prevent and boost your own immune system, the killer T cells, to kill off any of those viruses. So maybe instead of just having to rely on one method, if you have this going on, then you can kill off these viruses without having to worry about other methods. It helps with obesity, breaking down the fat. It is immensely benefit for people in pain, which I think a lot of people are. My mom was really struggling with chronic pain. And so using these bands, she doesn't have her hip pain anymore. And so she doesn't have to take all our medication for that. It's helped me immensely with my thyroid health, because it helps my body produce its own thyroid, and veins, like if you have varicose veins and stuff. So there's so many health benefits. I just feel like, why would anybody exercise without them? That's how I feel. And I have the saying, once you go bands, you never go back. Sid's going to be a testimony to that, right?
Well, I've tried them once, so I can't vouch yet. But I'm going to try that out. And if anybody's interested, ask me in a few months.
Yeah, ask her in a few months. Well, don't ask her right away. She's going to be like, okay.
Give me a minute to get adjusted and optimize that. Yes, but I mean, I've seen some of the videos and testimonial, especially of people that were older and had some physical challenges, and how quickly that helped them improve. So I think it's definitely worthwhile checking into. And before we head into a second break, one last question, Jeannine. I believe anybody could come into your studio, or you would take those bands to them to try them out.
We always want people to try it, because we can talk about it till we're blue in the face, but it's hard to explain. So we will usually want to try to put them on people and just let them try them first, and just test it out and just say, hey, and there's a 30-day test drive. They can try it for 30 days and send it back if they want.
That's wonderful. So after the next break, we're going to talk a little bit about how you can work that out with Jeannine, to either try them in the studio, any one of the fitness centers, or having Jeannine come to your house.
Right.
This is the Senior Moments Show. We're on our second break right now. Again, we're visiting with Jeannine Groll. She's the owner of Groll Family Fitness and Gut Health here in Logan, and is enlightening us on some ways how to get fit. We're going to take a little break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Reed's Pharmacy in Hiram offers free delivery service 5 days a week, Monday through Friday throughout the valley. Just stay home and they will deliver to you. With 25 different suppliers, they won't have the shortage that others might have. Also, with compounding and many other services, they will be able to serve all your needs. In order to stay safe and help slow the spread, please call Reed's Pharmacy in Hiram at 245-DRUG, and they will take care of you.
You have a lot of options when it comes to buying or selling a home. Do you list it online, sell it yourself, or do you have a realtor help? It's a major financial and emotional decision. A realtor is the liaison between buyers and sellers and really helps you navigate complex contracts, deadlines, and disclosures.
Hi, this is Sid Roeder with Achievement Realty.
I work for you to get the best outcome for your situation. Let me earn your trust with a free consultation and a free market analysis. Call me today at 512-6406. Then listed, Sell it and move on.
Hi, this is Bruce with Comfort Care. One of the ways we help loved ones stay in their home is by assisting with daily tasks. These may include bathing, meal preparation, medication reminders, and housekeeping. We even help with shopping, transportation, and errands. Most of all, we offer a trusted level of care. Let us help you live your best life possible with Comfort Care. This is Bruce, and you can call me at 754-7676. Comfort Care, 754-7676.
If you're retired or plan to retire soon, will you outlive your money or will your money outlive you? If you don't know the answer, I can help. Hi, I'm Patty Bartholomew, a financial consultant with Parsonex Securities. If you have questions about your financial plan or just need a second opinion, call me today at 435-227-5556.
Investments are not FDIC insured, nor are they deposits of or guaranteed by a bank or any other entity, so they may lose value. Investors should carefully consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the funds. This and other important information is contained in each fund's prospectus and summary prospectus, which can be obtained from a financial professional and should be read carefully before investing. Securities offered through Parsonex Securities, Inc., member FINRA, SIPC, 8310 South Valley Highway, Suite 110, Inglewood, Colorado, 80112-303-662-8700.
Whether you have a small business, large corporation, or sole proprietorship, remember Cook Martin Polson has provided quality accounting services since 1977. At Cook Martin Polson, they believe you've earned it, and they're going to help you keep it. Take a minute right now to call 750-5566. That's 750-5566 to set up your tax appointment and let Cook Martin Polson show you how to keep the money you have earned.
This is Jared Ripplinger with Cook Martin Polson. You've worked hard for your money. Let us help you keep it.
And welcome back. This is the Senior Moments Show. Today we're visiting with Jeannine Groll with Groll's Family Fitness up in Preston and Got Health here in Logan. I'm struggling today. Can you tell? It's been an early morning. Yes. But let's maybe dive a little. We've talked about the term you don't like, BFR, blood flow restriction bands.
We're going BFM.
BFM now, modification.
Not BM.
Yes.
BFM.
BFM, blood flow modification. Some bands that you've seen, and you've done this for quite a while now, correct?
2 years since it came out.
So
Yep.
it's not like this is something brand new that you're pushing,
testing out. No.
Testing out. This is something that you and many of your clients have tested and are on board with. And I do watch that group growing steadily.
It's fun. It is so fun.
So are there any stories that you can share without naming names?
You bet. Yeah. In fact, a couple of them give me permission to share, some of my family. So I can share some of those too. One nice thing about BFM training, blood flow modification, is again, light weights, just a short amount of time. So you can get your workout in anywhere from 5 minutes to up to 20. You can use them up to 20 minutes. So it's not like you're lifting heavy hours at the gym or whatever, which was kind of a brain shift for me. I had to really shift the way I was exercising because I was doing a couple hours. And less in this case is actually more. So 20 minutes was a lot more effective, and I started seeing my body change. Where I've been in the fitness industry I've been with our fitness centers for over 20 years now, and I've been, physically exercising for, I figured like over 30 years. And so I've been out, go to the conferences, and this is definitely the best thing that I've seen come out, and the best thing that I've done in fitness. There's treadmills, there's all bikes and Pelotons and everything that comes out. And I'm like, this is something, once it comes out, like my microwave, you just can't live without.
Well, and I think the beauty of it too is it comes in a very small packet. You can literally take this anywhere. And you can exercise anywhere. I exercise at work. I exercise, one time we were driving, I needed to wake up since it really wakes up your brain. We got out at the side of the road, and I was doing just right against the van, doing a van sit, right? Just exercising on the side. So anywhere, it goes anywhere with you where it's kind of hard to drag a treadmill with you, right? Yeah, that's the other thing.
So portable.
I have one laying right here.
Yeah,
it's the size of a purse.
It's your gym in a bag, and it just goes everywhere. And anybody can do it. Like we have a gal over in Bear Lake that she's 98 and broke her hip and had lost a lot of strength. So her daughter was very concerned about her rehab, building back her strength. And so her daughter actually got her some bands. We went over there and just having her stand up and sit back down with her, she'd been through some physical therapy, so she could sit down with some assist, really helped to strengthen those legs. Or we just put them on her arms, and she just did some arm exercises in her recliner, and to get that growth hormone, because that growth hormone will go through the entire body, not just the part that you're working. So it strengthens the entire body. And so when I called her a few days ago, like, how's your mom doing? She's like, she's doing great, you know, and 98. So this is hard to rehab after hips. And that's why it's so powerful, I think, that for people that have had pre or post surgery. And so we try to use it prior to surgery, we try to use it after surgery, or we just like with certain medical conditions, like my Mary, who works with us in our wellness center, her daughter has MS and had been really struggling down and out, like, you know, not being able to take care of her family, do the, you know, grocery shopping, things like that. And after just a few weeks, she sent a video over to Dr. Mike that he shared, and she was in tears, and she says, thank you for giving me my life back, because now I can get up and play with my kids, and it's just that energy, that healing, and taking away the pain in her body that got her up and out of bed again. And my sister Jennifer, who has been struggling with fibromyalgia for a lot of years, haven't really been able to find a cure for that. You know, she's been able to manage the pain and stuff, but it has a lot of muscle pain. And she described it as knives in her muscle. You know, there's like, so those of you that have fibro probably understand that. And for the first time, she's without pain. And now she's training for a full Ironman. So I'm talking about, I mean, for me, these are huge changes that I just want to share with people so that I can help people live a better quality of life. For me, it's not about the money. It's more about being able to help people. So if you just want to get stronger, or you have some health conditions, my dad has myasthenia gravis. That was a real tough one. That's helped him so much. My mom, who's recovered from cancer, this has helped her get her muscle strength back and help her with her pain issues. So anybody basically can use these. And so if you know somebody that could benefit, though, from any, anybody can benefit, right, from getting healthier. And everybody can benefit from exercise. So, but just this gentle form of exercise that we can do at any level, like you said, where they're at, taking them from where they're at.
Jeannine, we're already at the end of our show, so I don't want to
go
leave
so fast.
Without. I know it does. But let's make sure that your phone number is out there in case somebody would like to try those bands.
Okay, you just call me, Jeannine Groll, and I'm in Idaho, so 208-406-9586, but I'm also here in Utah a lot. And you can also go to our site, gothealth.us, and just fill out a contact form and tell us you're interested in BFR.
Awesome. Again, this is the Senior Moments Show. Visiting today with Jeannine Groll. She is the owner of Groll Family Fitness and Got Health here in Logan. If you're interested in learning anything about your health and diet and ways to get better, she's your gal. We're at the end of our show. We hope you tune in again next week.